हरि ओम प्रणव जी.
Hari Om. Namo Namaha. Prostrations to all. Maya tapantha pati bhimarathyaah digambarah kopitamalanīlah vinyasthasto pinitamba bimbe dhutasamakarshati chittavrittim. So the Vithala is praised as someone who, without any paraphernalia or adornation, the one who is standing on the banks of river Bhima, but without anything, he attracts dhutas samakarshati chittavrittim. The one who attracts my mind, I bow down to that Vithala. So the today's topic that I am going to speak on is Ashadhi Ekadashi. So as we know, Ekadashi is the 11th day in lunar cycle. As we count in our tradition, the days are counted based on lunar cycles, and the 11th day is Ekadashi. Today I am going to tell you two stories which bring us forth the birth of this day, Ekadashi, and Ekadashi Vrata. Why should we observe Ekadashi Vrata, the penance? So according to stories from Puranas, one is from Padma Purana and one is Bhavishyotar Purana. There was a demon named Mridumanya, and Mridumanya, he was son of demon Kumbha. As other stories progress, Mridumanya did penance on Lord Shiva. After severe penance, Lord Shiva was pleased with him and asked him, "What do you want? What do you seek?" The demon said, "I want a boon by which I will not be killed at all except by a woman." But pleased with his devotion, Ashutosha, the one who gets easily pleased, that Bhagwan Shiva, gave him that boon. Now, with that boon, the demon was mighty and powerful, and he started ruling the whole world. Now, when demon became very powerful and with full of strength, when he conquered not just heaven or Bhuloka, he went to Satyaloka also and defeated Lord Brahma. So now, Bhagwan Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, they all decided enough is enough. Now, we have to kill this demon Mridumanya. So they decided, okay, now we all will fight with him. But what happened was, even with the fight, they could not defeat him. Why? Because already that demon had boon that I will not be killed by anyone but except for a woman. And that fear progressed for years together, and exhausted, all these three devas decided to take a breather, and they went to a mountain called Trikuta. And on the Trikuta mountain, there was one Amalaka tree. That Amala, that sweet Amala tree, and gooseberry tree, as we say. And under that gooseberry tree, they went and hid themselves. They were quite exhausted, and it was night time. It was raining heavily, and for whole day they stayed inside that hole under that tree. Now they were exhausted. They had not taken any food. They were angry that why Lord Shiva has blessed him, demon, with such a boon that he will be killed by no one but a woman. But that woman should also be mighty and powerful who can fight with him. And when they were there, following those demons, following those devatas, that demon Mridumanya came there. Now what happened was, Mridumanya, who was angry, he decided to kill all these three devas. But from the exhalation of these three devas, a deity, a Devi appeared, and that Devi fought with that demon. From the exhalation of all these three, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, a deity appeared forth, and she killed that demon. That deity had combined strength of all these three devatas. And after she killed that demon, all these three devatas asked, okay, Devi, tell us, what do you want? She said, let me be remembered for my strength, my valor, and what I have done. Okay, everybody said, okay, because you are born on the 11th day of lunar cycle, you will be called as Ekadashi. And as we had to go without food, as we had to be without food for whole day, everybody will observe same vrata. What is that? To abstain from taking any food, that is grains, etc., and observe penance, remember Lord, by which they also will have strength and valor like you. A similar story comes, which is about a Daitya called Mura. Now, this Mura Daitya was son of Talajanga. What Murasura did was he also did tapas, and he had boon from Brahmaji. Now again, Murasura decided to conquer all three worlds, and Murasura had to fight with Vishnu. Again, fierce fight took place, and Vishnu could not defeat this Murasura. So he went away from battlefield because the battle went for 10,000 years. So Vishnu went away from battlefield and went to take a nap in a cave. And while he was sleeping, Murasura appeared there. Now, because Vishnu was sleeping, from Vishnu, by his Yoga Maya, a Devi appeared and she killed that Murasura. When Vishnu woke up, he was surprised to see that Murasura dead. And he asked, who are you? And that Devi said, I am your child. I am your daughter. Vishnu was pleased and he said, you will be known as Ekadashi and you will be remembered for your valor and for your achievements. So these are the stories. Now, what we need to remember is, if we are to achieve something great, something powerful, something that can be remembered by, we have to perform a penance, a tapas. And tapas need not be something that, like, because remember, we see, right? We see that people stand on one leg and go on chanting Lord's name, etc. We have seen in some serials. Tapas is not necessarily that. Tapas is diligently following what I like and what I believe in. That might be a very small thing. And that's what this story of Ekadashi tells us. See, importance of Ekadashi, there are different stories that is different. But why Ekadashi? So what do I have to do? From the day prior, I have to take meal only once. Then on the day of Ekadashi, it is, they say don't take any grains. But if you want, you can have fruits or food that is allowed in very small quantity. And on the Dwadashi day, on the next day, you have to take food again. Why is it so? Because in Chandogya Upanishad it is said, our mind is nothing but the food that we eat. When in our body there is less amount of food, our mind is much more pure, and that mind can do prayers much easily and in much better way. And those prayer in which we are thinking of Lord alone, Bhagwan alone, such prayers will yield much better results. Now this Ashadhi Ekadashi we said, right? This was all about Ekadashi. What is Ashadhi Ekadashi? In Ashadh Masa, in month of Ashadh, in bright fortnight, the 11th day that comes is Ashadhi Ekadashi. It is also known as Deva Shayani Ekadashi, the day on which Devas go to sleep. Do you believe that Devatas also must be sleeping? Those who protect us all the time, do they sleep? No. Their sleep has very much more significant and importance. Tell me, when you go to sleep, what happens? When you go to sleep, you don't see anything at all, right? And in that sleep, do you have any anger, fear? Nothing, right? So going to sleep also means staying away from all those negative attitudes, staying away from anger, staying away from fear, and also staying as close as to Bhagavan. See, this is very beautiful comparison. As in sleep, there is no anger, there is no fear, there is no hatred. Similarly, when you are doing Namachintana, when you are praying to Lord, at that time also, there is no anger, fear, hatred, etc. So, what Devashayani means is stay with Lord as much as you can. As we are seeing Vari, I will just tell you these few points and then finish with this topic. For Varakari, Ashadhi Ekadashi marks a significant day because on Ashadhi Ekadashi, the Vari, the pilgrimage, the physical penance is over. The journey that takes them from their village, their hometown to Pandharpur is over. On Ashadhi Ekadashi, they are in Pandharpur. They have met their Aradhya Daivata Vithala. But it doesn't end there. From Ashadhi Ekadashi, Chaturmasa, the period of 4 months starts, and that period of 4 months starts. And during this whole time, many Varakaris stay in one place, mostly in Pandharpur, and study different Shastra, different Granthas, and try to be with Lord as much as possible. So we also should do the same in our own way, wherever and whenever we can. Hari Om.